Hello, welcome. It is me, Danyell Carmelita, your favorite tarot reader and astrologer. Welcome to your 2025 January tarot reading. And today we are talking about building mountains. We're going to talk about your long-term goals, how you need to persevere, what do you need to focus on. January is also the month of visionary, thinking about your future possibilities, your hopes and dreams, and also working as a collective in your community, in your friendships, relationships. So that is what we have. If you're interested about January 2025 tarot reading, then let's get started. If you are new to pick a card, the timestamps will be down below. There are 3 different options for a reading, okay? You can pick option 1, option 2, or option 3. Now these options are different. You can pick more than one. If it's like, I don't know which one to pick, I'm indecisive, go ahead and pick 2. Sometimes I do that and both of them will resonate with me. Now if you are really honed into one, then go ahead and pick that. The timestamps will be down below. I do have an excellent tarot community, and I do daily readings and weekly readings and are more detailed and yes or no readings too. So go ahead and check out my sponsor, which is me. Hello there, my beautiful souls. I am Danyell Carmelita, your favorite tarot reader and astrologer. Are you ready to take your spiritual journey to the next level? Introducing Danyell's Astro Tarot Elite Club, your exclusive getaway to daily insights, cosmic guidance, and so much more for just $4.99 a month. As a member, you'll receive daily readings designed to align your day with the universe's energy. Start each day with clarity and confidence. Do you need a personal reading, or do you want to have your astrology chart read fully? With being a member, you also can enjoy exclusive discounts on all my offerings just for our elite members only. Do you love my YouTube videos? Do you love my Instagram posts? Also, becoming a member, you get early access to all my content. Be the first to dive into new videos and more before anyone else. Do you have burning questions about your spiritual journey or astrology? Enjoy exclusive Q&A sessions where I will answer all your pressing questions. Plus, get a behind the scenes look of how I prepare my readings and create my content. You'll see the magic unfold. And for all my astrology lovers, you also get exclusive content like my Mercury retrograde survival kit, detailed guidance for every full moon or every new moon, and more. You'll be able to navigate the cosmos with confidence. All for just $4.99 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee. For a month full of daily guidance, exclusive perks, and unique content. Join Danyell's Astro Tarot Elite Club today and elevate your spiritual path. Click the link in the bio or below to join now and start your journey with us. I can't wait to see you in the club. See you later. Also, before we get started, please don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Now let's get on to our 2025 first monthly reading. Hello, Group 1. Welcome to your reading. I actually want to pull a oracle card first, and we're going to talk about building your mountain. We're also going to talk about what you need to focus on, and then you being your hopes and dreams here. We will be discussing your hopes and dreams and your friendships or relationships. So first, with climbing the mountain and thinking long term, you need to take risk. Oh my gosh, and look, there is literally a mountain there. So this is all about taking risk. Let's see what else we have with this mountain that you need to climb and focus on. Well, the focus is here, but let's see what else you need to know about whatever this mountain it is that you have to. Oh, there's going to be a heavy weight on your shoulders. This is about responsibility. This could either be about a career. It's something that you're very passionate about, and there could be some responsibility, a heavy load, and it's almost at the end of its journey. Now, this is something that there's a lot of passion and creativity involved, but you are taking a risk, so that makes sense. What else do we need to know about this heavy load and this mountain that you need to build and create. Oh, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is all about setting boundaries and being strong, having wisdom, being a leader. So whatever this is in the month of January, that is going to be this mountain that you have to climb and that you have to build. And this mountain is really about your long-term goals and persevering, right? And being the greatest of all time kind of energy, okay? Mountain kind of represents like a small Saturn return. I'm not sure if you're experienced that if you're a certain age, but if you're not, this is somewhat of a small version of it. This is something that's going to teach you lessons because you want to have these lessons so you can be stronger at the end of the day. This is also the energy of that you are going to build a legacy of some sort is what's going on. So to get this legacy, to achieve what you're trying to achieve in the month of January, this mountain that you are building, because you want the mountain to be strong and you want to be able to rely on this mountain, there's going to be a heavy load. And this mountain could be anything. It could be work, it could be career, it could be a relationship of some sort, even though we are dealing with relationships here, but this could be something involving a work relationship or your reputation. Okay, in these things you have to be the emperor, you have to start something new, which is also taking risks. So far there's a lot of fire energy involved with this. This is someone who's an innovator, someone who's starting something new, someone who's being bold, someone who's being courageous. There's a lot of passion and excitement. However, there is a heavy load to achieve this. Also, this person is very inspiring. Okay, so you're going to be very inspired. Either someone's going to inspire you or you're going to inspire others. And lastly, we have the Hierophant. So there's going to take a lot of wisdom. There's going to take a lot of maturity. There's going to take a lot of knowledge. There's going to take a lot of traditions. Okay, sticking to a tradition, not really changing, not conforming to what society wants you to conform to. And this is going to bring some change. It might be some conflict too, but there's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that needs to be had here in achieving and building this mountain in 2025. Okay, now usually people think New Year's is the new year. Now I'm an astrologer, so I really more believe that with the spring equinox, which is Aries season. Aries season starts. However, we did just have a winter equinox in December 21st. When Capricorn season begins, we have the winter equinox. So when we have that, there is this new beginning, and also a new beginning and drive in achieving long-term success. So this is very, very successful. You have to be a leader. You have to be courageous. You have to be bold. You have to become somewhat of a father figure. And you're going to start something new. It's going to bring some change and conflict. It is a heavy load, but you're taking a risk. And it's very positive with you taking this risk, and it's thinking long-term. So let's talk about the focus of January for you. And we have the card Wonders, okay? We'll get more detailed on what this card represents. Wonders. It makes me think of the unknown, tapping into something different that you've never experienced. But let's get more into it. It also makes me think, because we're dealing with crystal, that it's more of a spiritual kind of energy, and the focus should be more on things that you cannot touch, not tangible items, okay? And for the first one, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so there's a focus of you feeling like you're lost. Okay, this made me think of 12th house energy, Pisces energy, a lot of lack. But this is a person who feels like they're entrapped, and there's a lot of fear going on. And it looks like in January, there's a focus on fear. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have the King. No, not the King. What is this? Oh, the rings. Sorry. We have the Nine of Rings. Ooh, there's abundance here though. So there's black energy. There's this like sitting in jail, like you feel entrapped, but at the same time there is this abundance here, possibilities, and maybe you're scared and the focus is that there's this fear. There could be something dealing with this, but you are focused more on the fear instead of focusing on the fact that there is abundance of opportunities coming your way in January. And lastly, we have the Five of Swords. There's going to be conflict that you're going to be focused on, okay? Especially when it comes to words. You might be focused on an argument. You might be focused on something. Maybe someone has changed a plan or sent the email, and it makes you upset. But it comes in a form of communication or thought process. You have two words here. So communication in the way you're thinking and the way you're breaking down information is more important, and is what you're focusing on. At the same time, you should be focusing on the abundance of opportunities that you have. There is an abundance in the world of energy, of positivity and love, and you shouldn't be focused more on you being entrapped. Be aware of that when you are going into January. Now we're talking about innovation, because this is what is very important in January. This is when you start to think outside of the box and you start to be different. And with innovation for you and your hopes and dreams, thinking out, it's all about your hopes and dreams, thinking outside of the box, being different. And it looks like when you decide to focus on your hopes and dreams, when you decide to focus on being the true visionary, the truth will set you free. That is so positive. And it's very windy too, because Aquarius season starts and then you have this wind element, and you see wind involved here. Wind is all about communicating. Wind is also very social and adaptable, and it moves really fast. So it looks like the truth will set you free really fast. Okay, let's see what we have in regards to that. We have there's energy moving on. There's resolution. There's something that's going to be completed in the fact when you start to be different, or when you start to focus on your hopes and dreams. Also, again, we have more swords energy, and this is a lot of air, a lot of communication. This is the card weaving and stilling. So like there's a lot of deception happening for you in January, and don't worry, okay? But you need to focus on the truth, okay? And let's see what you need to do in order to focus on the truth. We have a few cards here. They're stuck together. The first thing, you have the Lovers. This is a Gemini card. Again, another air energy. You need to focus on harmony. You need to focus on who you are aligned with, your true values, who you truly value. You also need to, there needs to be, because this is the focus, but then also this is you different. And I think the way you communicate needs to be different, okay? And when communicating, or when you're researching, or when you're learning, you need to learn about your hopes and dreams, okay, and your goals. Now we also have the Chariot. This is all about the willpower. Very positive. Two major arcanas here. And so this is a big deal for you. Your hopes and dreams, it could be happening literally in your dreams. So I will write that down, because this energy will be writing it down. So write down your dreams and then see how it can translate into reality. And then lastly, we have the Fortitude. And the Fortitude is all about life. It's all about courage. It's all about being brave. At the same time, there's compassion. This is the Strength card. This is the Leo card. This is all about fertility. And fertility is not just giving birth, but also giving life, right? And success, and compassion, and bravery, and also passion. So when you have January coming around, right, or we could be in the month of January while you're listening to this, it's never too late. When you are in this energy and you are focused on, well, not your focus, but when you're talking about being different, and you're talking about being innovative, and you're talking about being outside of the box, and it's also regarding your hopes and dreams, you have to have compassion. You have to be brave, okay? And so you can have compassion for others. Once you do this, it will give you courage. It will fulfill you with love. It will fulfill you with life. And then you will have that vitality. You will have that drive, okay? But this focus on truth. So when there's deception coming your way, there needs to be a focus on truth. Now let's talk about relationships. This does not have to be about love. It could be about love. This could be about a community, a network you're a part of, or a group of some sort. And when we have it, it has wisdom. Let's get into the detail of what wisdom represents here. And the first card with wisdom is that we have justice. Justice makes me think of the same thing, but there needs to be harmony and balance in regards to your friendships, okay? And to your community or whatever network you're a part of, okay? It looks there's going to be some understanding here, and there's going to be fairness when it comes to your friendships. Justice is also the card of Libra, and so when you have Libra, you're dealing with aesthetics and beauty. So it makes me think, will you be joining a group that deals with something in that arena, or you could be dealing with a group that is going to bring balance and harmony in your life. It's very positive. Now we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And when you have the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is someone who's not really being authentic. This is someone who's like, I'm not being my true self. Or maybe you are someone who is seeking solitude and you're not really networking with friends. This is a time to network with friends, because this is going to bring you balance and harmony. If it's not bringing you balance and harmony, I would definitely seek solitude. But let's get a little bit more detailed with this card. Okay, so we have Wheel of Fortune. When you have the Wheel of Fortune, there's ups and downs, okay? You see that this card, I don't know if you can see it, but it has all the details of all the astrological signs here. And when you have that, there's a lot of life lessons, okay? There's a lot of karma, there's a lot of evaluation, there's a lot of adapting to the environment, and you have to be very adaptable. So when there is disharmony, you need to seek solitude and really think of yourself and tap into your spirituality and intuition. That will help you become more wise. When there is down, when there is up, go ahead, go out and seek balance and harmony with your friendships and groups, okay? One more here, and we have the swords here, and we have the Nine of Swords, and it's in reverse. The Nine of Swords is usually negative, right? And it is lack of sleep, there's conflict, and now it's like you're not losing sleep. Very positive when it comes to community. It seems like you will be more tapped into yourself and your intuition and your spirituality and that's going to help you bring some balance, especially when it comes to your friendships. And yeah, because it's like you're more wise actually when it comes to your friendships or your network or any type of relationship. And it's going to bring you harmony because you're going to know when to step away. You're going to know when to tap into that intuition. And you're not going to really lose sleep over it. And you're not going to take the negativity into it. The focus more is here and feeling like there's lack and not abundance. So be aware of that. There's a mountain that you have to build. And you have to be the starter. You have to be the leader. You're the emperor. You're the father of that. And it's going to be a heavy load. In between that, when it comes to you being different, when it comes to your hopes and dreams, there's a lot of vitality. Is going to make you feel very courageous. There's a lot of communication involved in the way you think, okay? So be aware of how you process your information and the communication that's coming your way, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed your January 2025 reading. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello group 2, welcome to your January 2025 reading. We are going to talk about a big mountain you have happening in 2025. What mountain do you have to build? What mountain do you have to conquer? We're also going to talk about what you need to focus on, the main focus of January 2025. Then also towards the end of 25, right? Like half of 2025, January. Towards the half of the month, then astrologer, I like to shift the energy because the energy does shift and it's more Aquarius season. And we're going to talk about your hopes and dreams of the month. We're going to talk about you being an innovator, maybe doing something different that you've never experienced. It could also be involving freedom, so we'll see what that looks like for you. And then lastly, we're talking about your community, your friendships. Okay, and see what we have for January. I'm going to first start off with the oracle cards and see what the major themes are. So the first part is climbing a mountain, and you are the queen of everything. Ooh, this is very positive, okay? Mountain that you have, the hurdle or the mountain that you're building is that you are the queen of everything. Makes me think that you are building the mountain. You are the one creating this huge challenge and lesson in your life. Is very positive because once you build that mountain, there's going to be stability and there's perseverance. There's long-term goals here. Now, let's also talk about what is the focus of 2025. It looks like there's some secrets here and it needs to be released. It needs to be communicated, maybe in regards to relationship or relationship of self or relationship with you and God, because we do have a 20 here. But you see that this card somewhat is dark, and we think gray, we think black. There is some dark tunnel energy here. Makes me think of Scorpio energy. So there's selling that needs to be done here, and there needs to be a focus of that in January. Then also, January, we have what do you need to be different? What is it that is with your inspirations or your hopes and dreams? And there's a lot of passion here. Oh yes, I like that. So when it comes to your hopes and dreams or you being different, there's fire energy. Now this could be conflicts. We'll see. I'm going to pull more details on that. And then lastly, in regards to relationships, this could be friendships, this could be a network, or this could be a lover. Let's see what we have. Endless serendipity. Very positive here. Yeah, reflection, a lot of thinking, but very positive. Fireworks, there's sparks. Yeah, into the details of what we have here. And far as the mountain or any type of hurdle or lessons that you have in the month of January, we have the Queen of Everything and we have the Six of Cups. There's a lot of healing when you start to create this mountain. Oh, look. The fire the candle just went out. But a lot of healing here when you are moving on and creating whatever lessons that are going to happen to you in January. Healing, water, the cups is also dealing with relationships too. So whatever it is, we'll get more into detail, but there's healing. This also makes me think this is something from your past that you're revisiting. Something that's very familiar is occurring here too. Water holds memory, so there is that. Then we have the Donna Wands, and the Donna Wands is someone who is just starting to get passionate about their passion. The queen of everything is starting to have some healing and starting to learn how to be passionate and be creative and to be inspired. And whatever this challenge is going to make you the boss, make you start to say, you know what, I can be bold, I can be courageous. Because of fire energy. We got fire here. But the Wands is fire and is all about inspiration and creativity. So let's see what else we have here. For your hurdle or your mountain, we have generosity and practicality. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles, which is here is the Queen of Kings. So someone who's giving, you could be giving something of your past. Whatever the lesson is, whatever this mountain that you're building, it makes me think that is something charitable and something that you're giving of your past. Or maybe you are really thinking long term and you're thinking about saving a lot of money. In January, you're being very practical. You see it says practicality, and you're also being very generous. Maybe you're being very generous, and this energy is very generous and just starting a charity of some sort. But looking up to you. Here's a queen. This is very boss energy. There's some emotions involved and relationships involved, and it's very passionate. Very positive for you in far as like whatever mountain you're trying to create. And when I say mountain, I mean goals, that your long-term goals, and a mountain is here to stay. And so you are trying to build something in the month of January in regards to saving money, in regards to paying attention to the details and taking your time, being practical, being generous. And at the same time, there is a spark, a drive, a passion, and you are setting that. And there's a lot of healing here and something past that's going to help you. Now let's talk about the focus of January. There's a focus of January, and we have confessions, and we have the Ten of Cups. This makes me think of money. The cups, not money. This makes me think of your family, but money came out, so we'll say that it's money too. But it makes me think of relationships. There's some type of dark relationship, and in the public it looks very positive, but secretly it's not as positive as it seems to be. Let's see what else we have. We have more about relationships, and it's like you're starting something new. Maybe in January you are going to start loving yourself, loving spirituality, loving the self, tapping into your intuition. But there's something type of insecurity here, and this insecurity, this secret, this dark place looks positive on the outside, but it's not really what it looks like on the inside. It makes me think that you're actually starting to discover the truth about the relationship, but they're both dealing in regards to relationships. So there's something secretive happening in regards to your spirituality and relationship. Lastly, we have the Spirit of Swords. Love this energy, the Spirit of Swords. But look at the Spirit of Swords. You're eager. There's tenacity. The Swords is all about communication and logic and truth. And it's like you're taking the emotions out of it and you're thinking more logical. And you're very eager to do it. The truth will set you free. Confessing will set you free. And it's almost like, you know what, I'm going to profess the truth. And this is going to be a major focus for you in 2025. It looks like there's a confession that needs to be said. And this will help you start to, the stuff that people see will start to be the truth. I'm going to pull one more card. We have Tower card. There's going to be a disruption. If you don't say it, the universe will make it happen. God will make it happen. The universe, God, whoever you believe in, they're going to make it happen. There will be a disruption because that false structure is not dependable. And God is going to break it down so you can depend on a real structure. And a real structure is depending on love and God. So now let's talk about this fire. It looks like you're going to start something new. You're going to be very innovative. This could be something dealing with your hopes and dreams. And with this, we have the Three of Swords. It looks like there's going to be conflict when it comes to you trying to aspire to be different, or maybe you want your freedom. There is some conflict here. Your heart is broken. Things are said and of course there's upheaval. I wonder if these two things tie into each other, because where there's fire, there's smoke. It looks like there's some conflict here, and it's definitely going to be some conflict of words in regards to you trying to achieve your hopes and dreams, in regards to you being different or you wanting your freedom. We have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is going to be you walking away from what no longer serves you. This could be a relationship. This could be the family dynamic, but there is an energy of walking away. This also usually has an eclipse involved in it. An eclipse is going to be the energy. If you know astrology, an eclipse is here too, because we are all walking a path, and maybe some people are walking a wrong path. And God now is saying, you know what, I'm going to bring this eclipse in your life so you can change direction and go to the path that you're supposed to go to, because you're turning this way. It looks like there's going to be somewhat of a fire. Somewhat of a chaos energy is going to happen really fast. And this is going to cause some conflict. This is going to cause some heartbreak, and this is going to cause you to walk away and have the new direction and really focus on where you're supposed to go. There's going to be challenges, because usually this person's walking towards a mountain, and a mountain is hard to climb. However, above that mountain is the sunrise. But this is also dealing with healing. So there's a new direction happening for you. And then we have the sun, very positive. Once you start to change that direction, then you have the sun, and the sun is going to give you life. It's going to give you positivity. Going to give you success. It's going to help you go towards your purpose. And then lastly, there's an indecision, and there's an avoidance here. Let me see what else we have with this avoidance. We have the Nine of Wands. You're going to be tested. There's perseverance here. So when you're like, oh, I am successful, now you're like, well, I'm stuck. I can't make a decision. And when you can't make a decision, you're being tested. You do know what the decision is. You do know what the truth is. You feel like you're stuck. You're not going to be stuck. Remember, the sun here is to bring you life, and you want to focus more on the sun and not focus on the negativity and your subconscious and your fears. Now let's talk about your friendships here, your relationships and your network. It seems very positive. Let me see what we have here. And we have the Ace of Cups. Your cup is going to be running over when it comes to love, when it comes to friendships, when it comes to spirituality in the month of January. Also, we have a lot of positivity as far as being courage, and a lot of self-compassion happening for you, and being bold. And lastly, manifestation. This is the month to manifest, to really put in the work, and to have action in anything that you're trying to achieve in regards to your friendships or your network. If you're joining a group, a sorority, a fraternity, a club of some sort, very positive. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of strength. There's a lot of compassion, a lot of boldness. Very Leo boss energy, and Leo also represents the lion. So being the boss of it, and then also manifesting and putting action towards it. And then lastly, we have the Four of Swords. It was more reverse, so I'm going to say this is not the time to rest in regards to your friendships and your network. This is the time to be very driven in regards to any type of network or friendship or community that you're dealing with. I hope this makes sense. If you guys have any more questions about your reading, go ahead and write it down below, and I have no problems in answering it. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's get started. I actually am going to start with some oracle cards here, and we're going to pull 2 cards from here. So the first one is going to be, what is the challenge or the lesson that you have in the month of January? And we have some courage here. Ooh, it's still a pretty card, even though you may be scared of courage, but it looks like bravery. Bravery and strength is involved here in the month of January for as a mountain or a challenge that you have. And what do you need to focus on? Beauty, sleep. It looks like this is going to be the month of some self-care and some self-love, or resting on something to help it become beautiful inside and out. And then next, we are going to talk about your hopes and dreams, or maybe this is even about not just your hopes and dreams. This could be about being different, being an innovator, and also freedom. We have flexibility, being mutable, being open, being adaptable. Let's see what we have in more details about that. And then lastly, this is about your relationships. This could be about your community or your network. And we have sacrifices. I'm going to pull some more cards on. The first one are the challenges of the month. For the challenges of the month, we have the Hierophant, and this is all about wisdom, not conforming. People maybe want you to change what you traditionally believe. This is also, it makes me think you have to have courage in your belief in the month of January. Courage in your What you know is the true wisdom. Courage into having the keys to knowledge. And sometimes you know things and people question it. And you have to be very courageous when it comes to your spirituality, your traditional beliefs, and your wisdoms in January. Also, there's a challenge in life being up and down. So there's some negativity. And what is negative will not stay negative. It is an energy. It will soon be positive. But know that there's this stagnant of roller coaster happening for you in the month of January. And this lesson is going to help you become more wise, and it's going to help you with long-term energy. Then also, we have two more here. And they are the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. So the Two of Wands is about you collecting information, you getting ready to go ahead and explore the world. So you start to be independent. You start to be work on your achievements in order to be successful. And this is also going to be a lesson or will help you build some long-term goals in January. And then now we have development. So after you start to research whatever it is you need to research in January, then you are going to start moving. So usually it takes a month for someone to start researching or to learn something, but it looks like in the month of January, not only are you learning and collecting the data and collecting the information, but you also are going to move forward. The world is at your fingertips, and you are in a higher level. You can see things above because you did the research and you're ready to start the journey. There's development and opportunity. All these things may be a challenge for you or a lesson for you, but it also is going to help you in the long term in the month of January for setting a year of January of 2025. Now let's see what the focus is here. Now we have beauty sleep. This is also the number 18, and number 18 is number 9. Number 9 is the ending of a journey. So something is coming to an end here. There is a focus. Let's see what the focus is. The focus is on, it looks like this actually came in reverse. When it comes to your family, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love, it looks like, and this is the second time this card is pulled in within this video, it looks like there needs to be some rest when it comes to your family. Either you need to rest and be with family, or you need to take a break from family. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Queen of the Queen of Rings. Now, the Queen is very nurturing. The Queen is very passionate when it comes to finances. It makes me think if you're giving money to your family, there needs to be a chill pill. If you are giving money within a relationship, there needs to be thinking more practical. You need to rest. You need to relax. This is someone who's taking a time out. They're seeking solitude. They are not out partying. You're saving money. You're being practical. At the same time, there's something with love and relationships and family. We're going to get more detailed with that. Again, this card came out for the other one. There needs to be a communication here. There's something dealing with communication. Communication within family. And you need to rest. This is a time to write down things, journal, read. This is what this card would do. When you have the swords, they are reading, they are writing, they're taking notes, they are learning because they want to seek the truth. So this is a time of resting, and it looks like you need to rest in regards to relationships. This means relationships as far as family and relationships as far as lovers. There needs to be a rest here. Because it's not as quiet as it seems. It's not as abundant as it seems. And there needs to be a focus on resting and working on that. And dealing with some healing, saving a lot of money, and also thinking about your mental health. Because the Queen of Pentacles is going to think of their mental health. Now, as far as being different, starting something new, being innovative, thinking of your hopes and dreams, there needs to be some adaptability here. So let's see what we have for as adaptability and flexibility. We have the Seven of Swords. So when people come to you and they lie, in regards to your hopes and dreams, in regards to your future, in regards to you being different, they're lying, or maybe they're stealing your identity. They're like, you know what? The way you're dressing, it's not cute. And then tomorrow they literally have on what you have on. You need to be adaptable. You need to be flexible. You need to buy, you know what? It's okay because I am myself and I can change. Let's see what else we have. We have more swords energy, a lot of communication. This is the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is dealing with resolution. This is someone who's walking away. This is someone who's moving on. This is someone who's like, it's calm waters. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to, you don't want to give me my freedom. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to move on anyway without arguing. Or if you are thinking about your hopes and dreams and someone's trying to argue with you or steal it or be deceitful, because this is a card of deceitful, you're just going to be, okay, I'm going to change it up. This was the plan at this time, but now I'm going to change the plan. This is someone who's adaptable. At the same time, they're not going to argue. And then lastly, again, towards someone's going to hurt you. This is heartache. This is heartache when it comes to communication and words, but it's okay because this is also the card of healing. This is a card of being immutable. So if you're someone who is usually in a very fixed energy, so someone who is a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or Aquarius, or you have these strong energies, or you may not even know your zodiac sign or their zodiac energy, but you're living in this energy of like, I don't want to budge. This is going to be hard for you. But if you're someone who is able to be adaptable and mutable and flow like the water and flow like the wind, then this will work really well for you. You won't have a problem. If you are having a problem, you need to really focus on the fact that you need to be changeable and mutable. So if you have some hopes and dreams, if you're like, I really want to own a Tesla, let's just say that's your dream. I really want to own a Tesla. I really want to own a house with a white picket fence. And you're going to apply for that house, or you're going to apply for that Tesla. I know these are tangible things, but let's say you're going to apply for these things and then they tell you, no, you're denied. Well, this no is going to hurt your heart. At the same time, you need to be flexible. You need to be adaptable. Don't argue with them. Go home, do your research. The Swords is going to learn. The Swords is going to read. The Swords is going to research. So go back, learn all the things that you need to do. You're going to be calm. Maybe this no is going to help you with a transition into focusing you onto the right path as well. But it will happen. You just have to be flexible. Now, lastly, let's talk about relationships. I see we have the card of sacrifice here. So what do you need to give up in regards to relationships? We have the Ace of Cups. This card came out for someone else in the relationships, but the Ace of Cups in reverse means that your cup is not running over. This is someone who's not sacrificing in a love or relationship. You're not giving up yourself. You're just like, no, you know what? I don't want to do that. I refuse to do this in the name of love. Let's see what else that needs to be done in order to help with your relationship. We have this card in reverse, and this card is the Dawn of Wands. You're probably spending too much money. You need to sacrifice on spending money. You need to also probably need to work out. You probably need to stop eating. Someone who needs to work out starts to help loving themselves and are willing to sacrifice their time. Lastly, we have the Two of Rings. Once you do that, then love is in the air. And then we have the King of Rings, which is finances. So the Two of Rings is someone who can do both. They're flexible. So here, I think someone's trying to have you give up something and you're not trying to give it up. This also could be doing not just relationships or love of self or relationship with spirituality, but a network or a community or a friendship. And it's like you're trying to have both at the same time, but you need to sacrifice one of them. You need to be responsible. You need to think in abundance. You need to think of long-term energy, not just in the present. What is fun now? You need to think long-term, because this energy is a card of time. They're going to take their time. They're going to focus on the details, and they're going to think about their mental health. They're going to think about their physical health. They're going to think about the tangible items that they want to achieve in life. And so if you're a part of a group, there needs to be a sacrifice. They don't need to make the sacrifice. You need to make the sacrifice, because this is someone whose cup is not running over. The cup, you want it to be fulfilled with water and love and intuition and spirituality and God. And you're focused more on tangible items, and you need to focus more on internal items, and you need to sacrifice that. You can't worship God and money. God and money. You can't worship tangible items, even though I just brought up a house and a Tesla, but there needs to be a release of one so you can have a relationship with yourself. It seems like this network, this community, this group, I hope this makes sense, is more about money. That's what it seems like. And you need to sacrifice a lot of things in order to achieve financial wisdom or financial gains, not wisdom. So you need to release that, because you're really sacrificing yourself, the love of self. And you need to focus more on your health, your mental, your physical health, your mental health, your finances, saving money. Do not spend it all for other people, because these cards are spending all the money. Lack of passion, lack of drive also too here. All right. I hope this was fulfilling for you. I hope you understood it. I tried to do something different because I am an astrologer and a tarot reader, and I try to combine all of it together. If you have more questions for your reading, please feel free to ask down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.